Welcome to Lesson 11 of Migration Mastery, the one where we stop treating production firewall changes as acts of heroism. Over the next few slides, we'll walk through 4 safety mechanisms that turn a migration from a white-knuckle event into routine work: pre-deploy testing with synthetic traffic, a small canary, a dead man timer that auto-rolls back, and written change management. Master these, and you go home at 6 p.m. instead of paging at 2 a.m. Think of these 4 mechanisms as links in a chain. Pre-deploy testing catches broken rules on a non-prod box that mirrors production, using synthetic traffic per rule, so counters tell you the truth before users do. The Canary takes that tested rule set to exactly 1 production box for 1 hour. SLO holds, you continue. SLO moves, you roll back. The dead man timer is your insurance against a dropped SSH session, and change management is what keeps a fleet of 1,000 boxes from turning into chaos. Break 1 link, the chain still holds. Skip all 4, you're rolling dice. Now picture those mechanisms laid out on a timeline. 5 stages, and each one is its own save point. Pre-deploy is synthetic testing. Canary is 1 box for 1 hour. Batch widens to 10 boxes over a day. Verify watches the full fleet for another day. Archive closes the loop with documentation. If a stage fails, you don't unwind everything. You fall back to the previous save point. And from stage 2 onward, the dead man timer is armed. Forget to disarm it after verify, and the box rolls itself back. That's the safety net underneath the safety net. So let's open the first save point. Pre-deploy testing. The principle is simple. Every rule you write should accept or drop something real. If your test traffic doesn't trigger a rule, that rule is untested, and untested rules break in production. So on a staging box that mirrors prod, you apply the rule set. Zero the counters, then fire synthetic traffic from each direction. An allowed source, a blocked source, a burst for the rate limiter. Then you list the rule set and grep the counters. Any rule sitting at 0 packets is a gap. Add traffic or remove the rule. That's the bar. Staging gets you 90% of the way. The last 10%, real traffic, real clients, real edge cases, only shows up in production. So pick your least critical box, snapshot its current rule set, and arm a dead man timer that auto-rolls back in 5 minutes if you do nothing. Then deploy and watch for an hour. If the dashboards stay flat, you disarm the timer and continue. If anything looks off, you walk away and let the rollback fire on its own. That's the trick. Inaction is the safe path, not the dangerous one. So, how do you actually build that timer? 3 flavors increasing in robustness. The simplest is @1, 1 line, schedules a job 5 minutes out, disarm with ATM when you're done. Step up to system run if you need it to survive a reboot. And for truly unattended deploys, go heartbeat-based. A script writes a timestamp, another watches it, and if the heartbeat goes stale, the rollback fires. 5 minutes for a canary, 60 for a batch rollout. Pick the window that matches your blast radius. Timers protect the box. Change management protects the org. Above 100 servers, the KAB process stops being bureaucracy and starts being the thing that keeps deploys boring. The CR ticket captures what's changing. Why now? The blast radius, your rollback plan, and where it was tested. CAB review gets the right signatures. Tech lead, security, ops, app team. And the window itself is scheduled, never ad hoc, never Friday, with the rollback team standing by. Step back for a moment and ask why any of this matters. 3 principles hold the whole playbook together. First, rollback is the default because every deploy eventually fails, and your 99th change at 2 a.m. won't invent one for you. Second, observability beats faith. Without counters, SLOs, and canary metrics, you're shipping on hope. And third, paper trails are what let you scale. Verbal approvals work at 5 servers and quietly collapse at 500. Those principles only matter if they survive contact with a 2 a.m. change window, so here's the playbook in 1 page. 3 columns. Deploy on the left, Rollback in the middle, monitor on the right, print it, tape it to the keyboard, and run them top to bottom. Snapshot. Arm the dead man, apply, verify, test the canary, then disarm. If anything looks wrong, the middle column is right there. Atomic restore from backup or let system do it for you. Don't improvise at 3 in the morning. Reading a playbook isn't the same as running one. So before this lesson is done, you owe yourself 3 drills on a throwaway VM. Arm a dead man, watch SSH die, and feel it come back. That's 30 minutes that will change how you sleep. Then adapt the Canary script to your real environment. And finally draft an actual change request with the rollback plan linked. Do these once, and deploy day stops being a performance. Once you've drilled the mechanics, the next thing worth memorizing is the failure modes. Each of these 5 has paged a real team. Skipping the rollback artifact, calling a blind canary a canary, setting a dead man window too loose to matter, shipping on a Friday afternoon, or accepting a hallway nod instead of a ticket comment. None of them look reckless in the moment. They just feel like shortcuts. The fix in every row is the same shape. Write it down, watch it actively, and let the calendar protect you. So that's the lesson. 4 safety mechanisms, a 5-gate rollback chain, the commands you'll actually type on deploy day, and the traps to steer around. Put them together, and production deploys stop being heroic, they become routine. In Lesson 12, we close the project out properly, archiving the stage, shipping the runbook, training the team, and writing the post-mortem. Because a migration isn't done when the traffic flows. It's done when the next engineer can do it without you.